Welcome back to Hey Miss HR Lady. I'm your host, Miss HR Lady. I'm back with another reaction video. This one takes place in a Popeyes, and we're going to see how this fired employee goes from 0 to 100 in less than a second. Um, I'm going to show you what we're looking at, and then I'll discuss along the way some of the things I'm seeing. And then I'll be happy to see any comments, take any comments or questions that you may have. Please put them in the comment section, okay? Let's get to it. This video takes place, like I said, at Popeyes. And here we have a young lady who is very angry at a manager who just told her she was fired. The police are here on the scene, so let's see how this goes.
So what's it all about?
He told me to wipe off a button and clear our screen.
Okay.
And then he want to write me up.
Does she currently work here?
No, she does not.
Almost year I've been working here, ain't nobody ever did that. So why everybody out of B have to do that?
You fired her today?
First it was first
You just wanted her to leave?
Then it was
She allowed to come
another
back?
girl named Trish.
So how did we get from?
He picked it. First it was an old lady that worked here. Her name was Jill. Then it was another girl who worked here. Her name was Trish.
Okay.
Then it was another dude who worked there. Her name was Pee Wee. Then it was my sister Aubrey, and then it was me.
Nice. So how did we get from him asking you to do something, you getting upset, to now them claiming that you're making threats and we come
Didn't
here?
nobody threaten him.
You never threatened anybody or nothing?
No, didn't threaten him.
They said they terminated her today and she needs to leave the property and not come back.
I'll leave the property as soon as my dad get here.
Do you have a car here?
No.
Okay, well, we can step outside, though. You can go out this way or you can go out this way. Whichever your dad said was going to pick you up.
We can go wait somewhere.
Don't know.
What's your name?
None of your business?
It is, okay.
Because he didn't have to call the police.
Okay, he did.
Here we
What's your
go.
name?
No, he didn't. No, you don't.
Ah,
Don't put your hands on me.
No,
Let me go.
you're making this a much bigger deal than
Let me go. Let me go.
Settle down.
Don't.
Let me go, and I will go outside away from my dad. No, let me go.
I need your ID.
Okay.
Hey, now you're going to jail. Now you're
Stop it.
You all, this kind of thing happens more than you think it does in the workplace. There's just a segment of the population that this is how they handle conflict and issues. When an employer has to call the police or feels like they have to call the police to have you removed from the property, the police are not really there to hear your side and determine who's right and wrong. That's not what they come for. They come to just make sure that everybody's safe, that you leave the property. Whatever issue you have, whether it is validated or not, has to be taken up another way. Maybe with the company, whoever is over, whomever you're upset with. Once the police arrive on the scene, that's not a time to display this kind of emotion. It really speaks to the fact that there is probably a good reason why whoever fired you, the manager, whomever, why they decided to do what they did and have you fired or have you escorted out by the police. Clearly, she's not trying to listen to anybody. She's not obeying the authority. The police just have authority in that situation. Once the employer says, we want them gone, we want them trespassed or whatever, you have to leave no matter what. And I cannot tell you, we're going to get into other videos. You'll see people just refuse to leave. And that's mistake number one. Mistake number two is getting really confrontational or resistant to the police in this situation. If I were an HR in this situation, it's being reported to me that an employee felt like she was fired wrongfully, then I want the facts. I want to see what's going on. Is it the manager's fault? Is it something else going on? But once this kind of information becomes available that this person is flying off with the police and resisting and things like that, it really shoots your chances of really being heard, unfortunately. Let's watch more.
Stop.
Stop! And it won't hurt.
Freak the fuck out. Let me go, bro.
Stop resisting. You're under arrest.
Bro, let me go. Oh my fucking god. Get that bitch.
Got it.
I don't think that was necessary to you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well,
Can you let me go? You're hurting
No.
my arm.
just relax. They get the handcuffs on you, then that's it. Then we're gonna let go. Relax.
I need my phone.
We'll get your stuff.
I need to call my dad.
Okay. Well,
Can you stop? You're hurting my damn arm.
please let go of your bag. Thank you. I'll get your phone.
Bro, this one is too tight.
Stop! We can't do
No, can
anything
you let
while
me
you're
go?
still fighting us.
Oh my god.
And we are not going to let you go. You are under arrest.
Can you guys untie it?
It's actually loose, though.
No, this one is not.
Okay, stop pulling on it, and it's not going to be so
Can
tight.
I get my phone?
I'll get your phone.
We'll get yours.
No, I need to call my dad.
You want to call your dad,
No, I need
and if
to
he's
call my
already
dad.
on the way, we'll explain it when he gets here.
No, please.
Okay.
I found it.
We'll get it.
I'm gonna get your phone again.
Oh my god, bro. Can you let me go?
Let me just pause again here. This is so disruptive and disturbing for so many reasons. She's causing a scene in this place of business. The other employees, whether they believe she's right or the manager's right, they have to witness this type of behavior. And the police, who are just doing their job, they have to try to manage this situation. If I was sitting in the drive-through, I'm like, what the heck is going on with my chicken? Why the police here? Why are they taking out people? What's going on? It's just not a good look. And there are different ways you can view this situation. And unfortunately, this young lady decided to just escalate this to the point where she now is in the custody of police. Let's keep watching. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit.
The father is on his way and will show up any minute to add more chaos to this situation.
Oh my god.
This girl is young.
What is your last name?
I'm not telling you guys nothing until my dad here.
How old are you? How old are you? So we can just take you down to the jail, and then if they find out you're a juvenile, then we take you all the way to juvenile.
Not a juvenile.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, what's your last name? Okay, then we'll just take you down to the jail, they'll fingerprint you, and you will stay in jail until you give your name or your fingerprints come back in a few days. Why are you being so difficult with us?
Because you guys are being difficult with me. You guys even want to hear my side of the story.
First of all, this is your side of the story. My officer asked you, and then all they wanted you to do was leave and not come back. You did not want to get up and leave. This is a business. They have a right to have someone not on the property. There's other people in there eating and trying to order, and you're yelling. We just wanted you to.
Okay, but you guys don't know the half of Popeye.
You're right, I know.
And if you guys did, then you guys probably wouldn't be arresting me.
No, we're arresting you because you were pulling away and going.
No, I wasn't pulling away.
You 100% were, and we have it on video, so it's fine.
Okay.
And you have to give your name because there's a report that you're not allowed back here.
Okay. You guys didn't have no reason to put your hands on me. I freaked out the way I did because you guys put your hands on me. That's
Do you
why.
think if you had got up and walked out like we asked you to, this would have been happening?
I didn't have to get up and walk out.
Yes, you do. They asked you to leave. And
Okay, and I would have got up and walked out. You guys had to pressure me.
we literally said you have to leave and wait for you outside for your dad.
Okay.
What's your last name? First name?
See, she's admitting here, he's trying to get her to see that she has accountability here. It did not have to go this way. And most of the time it doesn't. When an employer calls the police, they just want the person to be escorted off the property. That's what you should do. If anything else, if anything criminal happened, like the manager or somebody else did something to you, that part the police can hear and do want to know. But in this situation, that wasn't the problem. The manager asked her to clean something, which is in his right to do. She didn't want to do it because she felt like he asked only her to do that chore and nobody else was ever asked to do that. So that's not a police issue. And so for her to refuse the request of the police to leave the property, to just leave out of there and just comply with what they were asking, for her to take it to this point, it's just very unfortunate. The good thing for her, I guess, in this case is that she's young. And so she has time to learn. A lot of times there are older people who are displaying this type of behavior with management on their jobs with the police, and it escalates in the same kind of way or worse. Let's continue watching. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit.
Haley.
Dad was on his way.
Yep.
How long before you think he gets here?
I don't know. He was at work.
Okay.
Matthews, Federal 423.
She was. She just got terminated today. Now, welcome back on the property.
Gary. Talk to the
speed up a little more
He
because
doesn't want to,
it's
he
a
just
little
wants her banned from here. Nothing else. Have you ever been arrested before?
Like when I was like 12,
Oh, what was that for?
running away.
Oh, okay. But since you've been an adult, never arrested for anything?
Well, let that one slide.
Let's see. I think I'm trying to see when the dad comes in.
Customers to clean. Okay. And she said no. He said, we talked about this. There's nobody here.
They've been having
You're
problems
cleaning.
with this guy for the last 3 weeks.
So they said, okay, you're terminated. And we want her to leave. She said, you have to leave. She said, no, I'm not leaving. I said, you have to leave. They don't want you here. And we need your information. You're not welcome back. She refused to get the information, and then she started fighting my officers.
Like I said, if you stay like that, it won't put more pressure on your wrists, and it shouldn't be so bad.
That's where we're at.
Can I talk to her? No, I can't do it. You got it? He'll put the window down a little bit so you can talk.
He told me to clean him, and I took the no.
Calm down.
Then they want to break me up and slam me up against the glass and the police.
Okay. Haley. Stop. Did they ask you your name? Why didn't you just tell them your name?
I told him my name.
Who's the manager that keeps getting in your face?
Jesse.
His name was Jesse? So how did it happen? What happened? What do you do? Ask you to clean?
He want to get smart and talk about something. You can grab a rag and grab the soap and you can clean this off.
Well, why are you fighting with the officers?
I wasn't fighting with him.
Why's your neck all red?
Because they slammed me up against the glass.
Don't fight, don't argue with them, please. They had more charges against you lately. We'll take care of this. Don't worry about it.
All right, so because obviously you heard what we're calling for it, and she's 18. We're telling you this as a courtesy. You understand that? I understand. She's being
Okay,
charged
so
with
dad's
assault.
involved.
Well, both my daughters now for the last month.
He's pretty upset.
Tough, will act like he's tough.
Is that the right to go, or get a hold of his boss? You know what I mean? I'd get a hold of his boss, let him know the issues.
Oh, he's a district manager, so he's pretty high up the ladder.
Well, there's
All
people out
it's
of
going to end up happening under the current
I know, I go to
situation,
jail. I
and
understand.
we don't really want that either, because then you do no good for anybody at that point.
So there's different ways to approach it. Let's pick one of those different ways today, because this is enough for you guys to deal with for today, right?
So what dad was about to do was he was going to go into the Popeyes and confront the manager. And he's upset because he said this happened with his other daughter too. And he's just picking on these poor girls. And the cops are telling him, hey, don't do that. You know, that's going to end. You're going to end up right with her arrested if you go back in there and confront the manager. I cannot tell you how dangerous these types of situations can get when people are upset. They've been fired. There's something going on with the manager. They call family members. I've been in situations like that where the family members have been called and they start to come up to the scene, to come up to the job, the location, and agitate the location and blow the situation up a lot worse than it is, and it gets very unsafe. So that's why I'm always telling managers to be very careful about how you handle situations, how you handle people. You never know what people have been dealing with in their lives, what their mode of operandi is when it comes to dealing with issues and problems, and just be emotionally intelligent as much as you can when you're dealing with different situations that can be volatile like this, because this can really lead to serious issues and dangerous situations. Tires slashed, yeah, I've been there, being cursed out, being threatened, all of that kind of stuff. So you want to just try to avoid that as much as possible. And sometimes you just can't in certain situations. So you have to get the police involved and then be very vigilant in how you deal with things going forward. This young lady's going to get some time. Hopefully her father does not. He just leaves this situation alone. She can get another job, and hopefully she'll learn something from this situation, because it didn't have to lead to an arrest. All it was a firing from a fast food restaurant. Okay, there are plenty of fast food restaurants looking for employees. So this didn't have to go that way, but a lot of times this is what happens. A lot of individuals are just not as good as regulating their emotions in the moment. And that's why you have these situations turn out how they do. So I want to know your thoughts. What do you feel about this situation? What do you think? Do you see a pattern of this where you work, or with your family members or friends, or I know a lot of this happens in schools too, but we're talking about the workplace. So what are you seeing? What are your thoughts? Let me know. I am HeyMzHRLady. I'll be coming with more videos, and I'll take your questions. Just send them to me. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Until next time. Thank you.
Agreed?
Yep.
Okay.